Does an unknown number really exist between 3 and 4? A top mathematician proposed such a conjecture. He firmly believed there was a number between 3 and 4. As long as this number was found, one could travel through time and space, thus transcending life and death. This crazy conjecture completely subverted people's cognition. Everyone thought he was crazy. The once genius mathematician was thus sent to a mental hospital. A psychologist brought a jar of jelly beans, wanting him to use the arrangement of jelly beans to prove whether that number really existed. The mathematician first took out 3 jelly beans, but when taking the 4th jelly bean, the mathematician picked it up and put it down, picked it up and put it down. Obviously, he didn't know how to arrange them. The doctor saw his difficulty and directly said, "Blime does not exist." This made the mathematician very angry. He said Blime does exist. Something was just preventing him from proving it. But the doctor still persuaded him to accept reality. The mathematician wanted to use a pen to do formula proofs, but was refused by the doctor due to his poor condition. So he had to secretly hide a pencil, then grabbed a handful of jelly beans and was locked in room 304 by the nurse. At night, the doctor looked at his former glory and couldn't help but sigh at how a simple number turned the mathematician into a mental patient in others' eyes. That's right, this is reality. The difference between genius and madman is just one answer. When the doctor was waiting for the elevator to descend, he accidentally discovered the time for the elevator to go from the 4th floor to the 3rd floor was particularly long. Could the Blime that mathematician mentioned really exist? The doctor came to the bar with a face full of doubts. Just then, a peanut suddenly split in half before the doctor could react. He found the mathematician had written formulas all over the window. The doctor immediately chased after him but found a TV set here. Suddenly a child appeared in front of the TV. Isn't this himself as a child? Just as the doctor was shocked, a phone ring woke up the doctor. It turned out to be just a dream, but all the abnormal phenomena made the doctor go directly to the hospital to look for the mathematician. But when he opened room 304, the scene before their eyes stunned them. The walls of the whole room were covered with dense formulas. What's even more bizarre is that the mathematician disappeared into thin air in this room, leaving only a pen cap on the ground. He picked up the pen cap and suddenly remembered something. He was in a car accident when he was a child. There happened to be a few jelly beans and a pencil without a cap at the accident site, and the old man who was hit and killed turned out to be the mathematician locked in the room. It turned out that the mathematician had successfully calculated the passage to 4-dimensional space using formulas. Taking the pencil and jelly beans, he traveled back to the doctor's childhood, and unfortunately was hit and killed by them. And at the same time, his subordinate picked up the jelly beans on the table. The doctor was about to stop him, but it was too late. The purple jelly bean rotated 5 times in the air, then fell straight into the man's mouth. The next second, an unbelievable scene happened. There were 3 jelly beans on the table again. The doctor also used jelly beans to prove that there is indeed an integer between 3 and 4.